Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel Wong. I actually have a company called RW Design Creations. So we specialize in graphic design, uh, logo design, as well as corporate branding for our clients. Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh, okay. As a designer, it's about 20 years. For my company, it's about 10 years.
Oh, okay. You were doing the
Yeah.
same thing before you came out and did all this on your own.
Yeah, because last time I worked with ad agencies, and of course the projects we deals are more prominent and like more famous brands. But I mean, as I come out as a solopreneur and I start to work with the direct bosses, and I find it more meaningful to it because they trusted me and we actually collaborate on the brand. So I find it more meaningful. Mm.
After working in those agencies for 10 years, right? What actually made you decide to come out on your own?
I think the most motivating factor is I have more time flexibility. No, I mean, working in ad agencies is always about timeline and like delivering the services, right? Design services. But if I mean now I'm starting my own business, it's more uh, like I can pace my clients how to progress and how comfortable they are working with me. Yeah, so I like the flexibility and the trust among my clients. Mm.
Like when you transition out as a solopreneur, right? Was it like a sudden kind of thing or was it a slow transition?
I think it was pretty slow transition. In fact, like one of my clients approached me and he said he wants to start a business. Then he says he has seven NUS projects. Then that opened my mind like, why not? I can start off with like doing some freelancing. Yeah, before I make it into a business.
So how long were you freelancing before you came out full time?
After 1 year,
After
I
1 year.
feel more confident, and because I mean the friend who collaborates with me just trust me and give me the project, so I started to follow up with them. I mean, of course, in the beginning I feel nervous and also I don't have much confidence. Are they to believe in me and like trust my work, right? But I think over the years I start to build my own credentials and I really guide my clients through the project. So that's give me the confidence after a year is like, okay, why not, right? And I really love the time flexibility. It's something like maybe it's my personality. I really love freedom. Like cook, like keeping myself in the office like 24/7. It's not gonna work for me. And most often I got triggered. Like I mean, some colleagues are not very nice. It's like, when are you going to finish your work? And they start to chase after me. And I felt that my professionalism has been compromised and really don't like the idea. Yeah.
What is your monthly income like as a solopreneur? You can share a range.
Okay, it's about 3 to 5 thousand a month.
Okay. Can you walk us through a day in your life now? Work
In
day?
the Okay. In fact, like as a solopreneur, it's very important to have self-discipline. So probably how I can stretch for 10 years because I always have a framework for my business. Like for example, in the morning is my me time and I will like do my morning exercise and like have a good breakfast, then I start to plan like the whole day, like who I'm going to meet or which project I will be working on. Then that's give me like a overall view like how to run the whole day. Of course, sometimes there are some hiccups like uh, a client will come and approach me or maybe my family needs help. So I may like shift my timeline a bit. Mm.
How do you continue to attract clients and retain them?
Oh, okay. Actually, my strength is I spend a lot building relationship with them. So even with or without project, I still continue to like say hello and find out how are they doing. Not every time I meet them is about business, but more to find out, are they changing jobs and or they have like what are their plans or yeah, because some of the clients I have, they work with bigger companies, so it's like their marketing team. So I also want to know if they are changing jobs. Should I help with them or like okay, I can support their new marketing team. Yeah.
What tools do you use for work?
I use mainly Adobe softwares. I still feel it's a more trusted uh, products that they really upgrade from time to time and I find it like I can work faster. I mean nowadays they also incorporate AI into the project so I find it very useful. Mm.
Okay. What is your biggest business struggle and how do you cope with it?
Oh, okay. Most of the time is the financial issue because it's like sometimes big projects comes in, then maybe a few months no such big project. So it's I have to find like my bread and butter. So sometimes can be challenging because it's not every time I meet a new client they will say yes to me. So it's about managing my own funds and also the timeline. Yeah.
But
So it's always the ups and downs that I have to manage. Lor. Mm.
but in the end, you managed to do this for 10 years, so it has worked out for you.
Yeah. I mean, like tighten my pockets if it's running low. Of course, if let's say there are more funds, then I will put more funds in my savings. So that's how I manage to maybe overcome some of the like low ends. Mm.
Okay. Do you have any books or podcasts or people of influence or any resources like that that greatly influence your work?
Oh, okay. For me, I always love to read like self-help books because those like entrepreneurs or even like those people struggle with their life and how they overcome their challenges. I find it very inspiring because sometimes I may feel stuck at work or I may feel stuck like some life challenges that I couldn't understand what I need to go through. And from their sharing is just another life lessons that we need to overcome. I mean, to understand what we didn't do right and probably like learn along the way and become a better person.
Okay. Have you, do you have a favorite failure of yours?
Favorite failures. In fact, I have many failures. Really. I mean, as a solopreneurs, we always make failures like small scale, mid scale, big scale. Um, the biggest ones,
Or how about like a failure that actually helped to set you up for a success?
let me think through. I think it's like I won't see it as failures. It's more like roadblocks for me. Like when I set up my first company, then some of the entrepreneur says, your character not suitable to be an entrepreneur, then it's like you better work for people. And that was, I feel, a small setback. It's like, who are they to judge me whether I can run my company or not? I mean, it's a it's my own choice whether I want to grow my team or I just be a one man show. Because I feel the flexibility of being a solopreneur, because you can work with people that really have the capabilities and talents. Because I ever work with uh okay, not to mention name, but web developer, but he couldn't produce his work, so I changed him to another web developer who I can work well with. So this is also my lessons. Like, I want to pick the uh, a more appropriate talents to work with. I mean, on the project rather than because you are of a like certain company, then I must force to work with you. Yeah. So I think that's how I manage my own expectation of working with people who truly want to work with me, because it's not so much about the work completion, but to find the joy in like producing good work as well as working with people you can connect with. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Through your work, right, have you learned
Mm.
anything that is that gives you an advantage or that is really helpful?
Oh, okay. I mean, as a entrepreneur, I really find a lot of meanings and purpose, because I mean, I have worked like 10 years with other like in companies, and now I've been working on my own, and I really grew a lot compared to last time working with people in the company, because my scope was so small that I I think people also do not know my existence. But when I set up my own company, then there's a lot of decision making, and I'm learning how to make a wiser decision, and also how to collaborate with people of different characters, and they really grow me, because last time my mind is quite close minded, and I'm very fixated like how my things must be. But I mean, after working with like so many different group of people, it's really expand my mind. It's like, okay, I have certain way of thinking and share with them, and they also share with me their thoughts and how to improve on the maybe the design process or even like the concept. So it really enhanced my work. After the outcome come out is even better than my own thoughts. So I really appreciate like collaborations, and also to be more open to different type of people, to learn from their own experience and their ideas.
Okay. What are some bad recommendations or bad advice you hear in your profession?
Okay, for bad advice, they always says um like sometimes they will say that it's better to work for people and to have a stable income. That yes and no. Of course, the financial stability is there, but the growth may not be that, because the growth may limit you. For example, you are just a sales manager and just do sales, so you may not like have other skill set like managing your funds, and also to work with like talented people. I mean, that is my own school of thought. So being a solopreneur is really 360 all rounded. But at the same time, I also learn to how to work with various type of people, and I really enjoy like discovering like different personality. And know like some people I really can work very well with, and some people I just know that okay, I know okay they can be my friends, but they are not the type of people I want to work with for a long time.
Got it. What do you
Mm.
most enjoy about your work?
Okay. I think it's about being more creative and like now, I think over the years, my intuition has improved lah. I would say. Last time is like, oh, I have to crack my head until I want die to think of one or two ideas. But now it's like, I think I just use my intuition to feel, and it becomes a lot easier, and I trust myself. Then apparently the clients also like my ideas. So I think it's more smooth. I would say more smooth sailing for me compared to the past.
Okay. What do you emotionally struggle with as a solopreneur? Like, do you like emotional struggles could be something like burnout or like imposter syndrome or loneliness.
I think most of the issue I have is sometimes I will have self doubt. Then sometimes I will have imposter syndrome because sometimes I feel I'm not good enough. Maybe sometimes I overthinking, but actually the client already like the first idea. I still like keep trying very hard, like propose second or third idea, but in the end the client no, I just want the first idea. So okay, I don't need to work so hard.
Yeah, I think it's something
I'm
that
usually
yeah, all of
like
us will struggle with.
like the first idea is uh, not say the best idea, but is like something is working. I mean, something that can work out quite well for the client. So sometimes really we have to trust the process. A lot from the those very well-to-do designers, they always say just trust the design process. You will get there eventually. Yeah, so that was quite inspiring. And one of the designer actually created an ugly room. Actually, the ugly room is quite inspiring also because the ugly room just allow all the bad ideas or good ideas to be in that room. So I mean, they come up with 50 ideas, and they just like this eventually they decide what kind of ideas they want and implement it. So
Interesting.
I quite like the ugly room because there's no judgment, and you can really like let the imagination run wild.
When you feel overwhelmed or unfocused, what do you do?
Oh, okay. I have a few options. One of them is to go to the greeneries like nature walk, and uh, just go to the open space and do breath work. Um, Another options is I like to draw. So sometimes I will just draw something I really like. Somehow the energy calms me down, and I'm able to work on my project. Because sometimes I may have some stuckness, or I do not know how to proceed. Because I always strive to produce like the best ideas for my clients. But sometimes I just feel like the ideas like so boring, and even also don't feel it's a good idea. Yeah, sometimes I will just give myself space to draw, to write, or like just go to the outdoor space to breathe. I think that helps a lot to clear away my anxiety and my doubts. Yeah, I think these two pull me down when I have doubts, or I just don't have confidence to go on. Yeah.
So you've been doing this for a long time, 10 years. How do you keep yourself
Um,
motivated?
what I say, I always read self-motivating books, and also I talk to my friends, and also I like sometimes I just do like just do different exercise, or like to just let myself go. Yeah. Because when I let myself go, I'm not so anxious, and I just feel life is more hopeful. I do have down moments, but I will find my own personal space, yeah, to do some meditation, or even like to like do breath work, or find friends to talk to. Like I just feel like, how come the not good enough came back, and can you help me to release this, make me feel a bit more confident. Because sometimes I do not know why I work until like no more energy, and I feel like that life sucks. Then especially when the funds are running low, then I will feel like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough again. then sometimes my sister, why not you go back and find work? Because I also giving her the anxiety that every few months she will hear me like anxious, and like managing my funds, things like that. They say, you want to consider getting a more stable job. But I feel if let's say I get the stable job, I feel that I don't have confidence to step up again. Because I think being an entrepreneur, it gives me a lot of like confidence, and I feel that I really can overcome all the challenges. If I work for people, it's like I just feel like I just follow their terms and regulation of company culture. Then the scope it becomes smaller. Then I don't have to worry so much. But I feel like I just want the excitement, because after all you work with people, there's certain scope that you need to follow with, and I feel that's stifled my creativity, and like something I look forward to, yeah, to new things, and like um, just like I signed up for acrylic class recently. That is like wow, the imagination and creativity just comes to me. I feel so much love and joy.
That's interesting. What
Mm.
is your key to success?
I have a quote for myself. It's like every work is the best work of the artist. So I always strive to do with excellence, do the design with excellence. This have been with me since the day when I start my business. Because I always feel I take a lot of pride in my work, and I really want to see every project as a successful one. Maybe that is also one of the motivating factor that keeps me going. Like to say, hey, I'm one step better each time.
Okay. Sorry, just now you mentioned something. Every every piece of work is should be the artist's best work.
Yeah,
Is that what you said? Okay, okay.
yeah.
Okay. About your future plans, do you see yourself expanding the business and hiring full time?
Actually, if there's the possibility, I would have. I mean, but the person have to be someone I trust, and also someone I can work with for a long time. Because if I say the partner always clash with me, then I just feel that what's the point of like working together when we doesn't like support each other to grow. So if let's say there's opportunity, why not? And
Okay.
also can expand, yeah, into a team.
Okay.
Currently, I'm working with a few solopreneurs. which they have their own right talents, then I feel so far it's working well because the client just want the project to be like completed in a good manner. So it doesn't really matter like how many companies we collaborate with as long as like we can produce good work together.
Okay.
Mm.
What's your advice for other solopreneurs who want to get started or just starting out?
Okay, for solopreneurs, one thing is must have the maybe not the full picture of what they really want to do, but have a vision. Like maybe set a 5 years or 10 years goal. Maybe 10 years too long, maybe 3 to 5 years. Because the timeline, I mean the world is changing very fast. 10 years is too long already. Maybe 3 to 5 years. Like have a vision, then if like together, what kind of manpower they want to work with, then have like some plans in mind, but don't need to be like exactly what are the steps, but at least like along the way they find some ideas or like maybe people they can work well with, then they collaborate. Um, then I think like just find the light along the way. They should be able to get what they want eventually.
Okay. Is there any kind of advice they should ag- ignore?
I think for advisors is always like okay, I did because when I start it's always on my own and I have many mistakes because I refuse to take a coach. So if they can get a coach, I mean who can work well with them will minimize the mistakes they come. I would feel that um, they, I mean, it would be good if they can get a coach to help them along to at least like support them whether they are on the right track or wrong track. Because previously I just uh, very independent. I do everything on my own. Then I feel that I have wasted like 2 years, 3 years, like I mean the time and resources, yeah, that I may have better results if I have worked with a coach.
Oh, okay. Have you since worked with a coach?
Yeah, I'm working with a coach now right now.
Okay,
Mm.
okay.
I will like do the plans up and he will advise me like where are the like clear I mean like what are the roadblocks and like how can I improve on that.
Okay.
Actually in fact I have after I the first 2 to 3 years are on my own. Then after I engage my coach, then I keep changing different coach because sorry, because like different coach they have different perspective. Yeah. I like to change my coach so that it won't be so stagnant and I can learn from different people at the same time.
Okay. So now we are kind of wrapping up the interview. Is there anything that you would like to offer to the audience?
I feel that not scary. It's exciting, especially when you uh, start to embracing like your flaws or your weaknesses and embrace your strength. Because everyone has strength and weaknesses. Just embrace every part of your skill set. I feel that you'll find this solopreneur journey will be very meaningful and also like you will find your you yourself understand yourself better and you will love yourself more.
Okay. Sorry, just now there was a bit of connection cut off. The first sentence we missed out.
I was saying like don't need to be afraid of the solopreneur journey because it will. I mean, in the beginning, you will feel very fearful or you will have a lot of self doubt, but just keep on growing and learning. You'll find yourself like understand yourself better, like your strength and weaknesses, and also you will like love yourself better because you know what you can do and what you can't, and you will embrace the part that you can't, but you will love yourself. Like, this part I actually can do it and do it very well. So there's like little just and that you will find more meaning in your life.
Okay, that's some good sharing.
Mm.
Finally, what connections are you looking for?
Connection. I probably will because now I'm in one of the networking groups and I would like to like know more people and I really believe the power of networking because it's like you won't know who are the people behind you and you'll be amazed like I already know someone that you want to work with, let me connect with you. Then for you then it's like wow. So I actually in 2024 I really like looking forward for new connections and I mean be it like got any outcome or not, but I feel like every little step will lead me to a bigger place. Yeah, so I will continue to network and build relationships.
Okay. Okay, great. That's the end of the interview.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much for sharing.